Clinton is promising big changes to how the family and its foundation does its business if she wins the White House. One pledge is that the Clinton Foundation will no longer take contributions from foreign governments or from corporations. Also, no more paid speeches by Bill Clinton. That's another promise. Now, the timing, more than a little curious. Donald Trump of late has been much more aggressive in questioning Clinton's ethics.
While our country lost badly under Hillary Clinton, she cashed in big time. There was all the money funneled into the Clinton Foundation from foreign governments and corporations. It was pay for play. In a Trump administration, the State Department will work for the country, not for Hillary Clinton's donors.
It's not just a candidate. The new chief executive of the Trump campaign comes from a conservative website which has long accused the Clintons of corruption.
A new report today claims that the Clinton Foundation gives about 10% of its money that it raises to actual charities.
Enormous amounts of money have flowed to the Clintons from foreign governments, foreign financiers, and businesses.
Now, this change, if she becomes president, and there are already some people seeing some loopholes in this change, but surprise, yeah. If we won't take foreign money, we won't take corporations' money, Bill Clinton won't go back to giving paid speeches. He's not giving any right now. Comes after not only a lot of conservative criticism, a lot of editorial page criticism. The Boston Globe a week ago said she should shut this down if she's elected. The Wall Street Journal editorial on Friday said if such fundraising poses a problem when she's president, why didn't it when she was Secretary of State or while she's running for president? The answer is that it did and it does, and they know it.
Yeah. Yes. I think the Clintons will get away with whatever they can get away with for as long as possible. And it can be violating the spirit of ethical agreements or actual ethics or even laws. This is how they do business. And I think, again, Trump and her are fighting on equally unlikable, unpopular grounds here. And this is another thing where, had she done this 6 months ago, I think the story would be different now. Right. And he is willing to be extremely frank about her behavior, and that will be a weakness for her.
This is going to be a great debate. This is going to be an interesting whether Trump can carry this into debate or whether she turns the Trump Industries, Trump Organizations, tangled finance.
I think he has a cleaner argument now that Manafort is no longer with the campaign. He was a bit of a liability because of some of his dealings overseas as well. But I think this is a powerful argument that the Trump campaign, that Trump himself can make. It's sort of either real corruption or the specter of corruption. Right. It sort of has a whiff of pay for play.
Can you expect this woman to change Washington?
Yeah, exactly.
And just how reliant the foundation has been over the years on this money. We did an analysis over the weekend that found that it was about half of the money would have fallen under the rules that are now banned for donation. So it's a real thing for them that going back to her State Department years, her family foundation was accepting money from foreign governments and entities in ways that they are acknowledging is basically unethical, or would be unethical.
At least the perception.
It will become, and their big gathering is going to be, their big gathering is this fall, so it'll come up again.
And the fact that she was doing this while Secretary of State, taking money, big money from the Saudis, for example, where are the ads? I mean, it's one more example of just, if you had a functional opposition, can you imagine the kind of attacks that could be launched against the Clintons for this? And now, at almost Labor Day, to say, oh yeah, if she's president, we'll shut it down. I mean, it's just such easy fodder that you don't see out there. One fast point, too. This is part of her challenge with younger voters, too. I think this is part of the reason why she was vulnerable against Bernie. Not so much because of ideological issues, that was part of it, but also because just the sort of specter and the unseemliness of some of their financial dealings. It just seems so cynical. And I think this is part of her challenge. Trump's been a gift, but this is part of her challenge, winning over younger, more idealistic liberals.